When you travel, when you sleep, in this video I want to teach you how your mind travels when you sleep. What is the astral body, the astral travel? And in this video we talk about this. I am Massimo Taramasco, and in this personal growth channel I'll teach you how to be more successful in your life, in your love life, and how to improve your self-esteem. Well, now I'm going to talk about the astral body, the astral travel, where you travel when you sleep. There are senses of your body and other senses of your spirit. Your spirit is an organization distinct from the body. It has eyes and ears, touch, taste, and smell. Its eyes can see 10,000 times farther than the eyes of the body. You have the eye in your mind. Its other senses are infinitely superior. You are now using a very inferior set of senses because the body is limited. Our consciousness is without limit. The consciousness is without any limit. The eye of your body compared with the eye of your spirit is a mere peephole. The senses of the body are relatively coarse as compared with those of the spirit. They are for use in a relatively coarser stratum of life. You are better off in a coal mine with a coarse miner's sweat than with one of silk or velvet. Your body with its coarser senses is used in this, the coarser level of life. Yet it might be for you a possibility to sleep off this suit, the body, and go with your spirit, with your mind, leaving for a time the coarse sweat behind, to higher and finer order of life. You have now a clairvoyant eye and a clairaudient ear, but these are not opened. The clairvoyant eye is closed, like those of some animals in very early infancy. In a few persons it is opened prematurely and in advance of the other spiritual senses. This is a premature repining. The clairvoyant eye is the spiritual eye. It is an eye put on at the end of a thought. Send your thought to London, and if clairvoyant, you send that eye with it. A clairaudient ear is an ear sent which a thought. Clairvoyance and clairaudience are not special gifts for particular people. They belong to all. This is very important. They belong to all. And are in the germ in all. Your spiritual senses have been so crippled from birth through lack of exercise that they are not in working condition. When you leave your body at night, you are as a person in a dazed or bewildered state. You see without seeing. You hear without hearing. You are as one stunned by a sudden shock or blow. Then the physical eye may see, but it leaves no distinct memory of what it sees. You may in such state have a remembrance of crowd, of face about you, but that is all. In a condition somewhat resembling this does your spirit roam about on slipping away from its body. You are as an infant just let out of doors. You go where vague whim or fancy carries you. You have left the physical senses of sight, hearing, and touch in the body. You have now only a set of totally uneducated senses to guide you. You have been taught all your life to deny the very existence of these senses, to teach a child unbelief, say in its hearing or eyesight, from its earliest consciousness. It's very important. From its earliest consciousness will result in injury to its sight. The child educates itself gradually to use the senses of its body correctly. An infant has no idea of distance. It reaches out for things far from it, imagining they are near enough to be touched. It will walk off a precipice if left to itself. It learns by painful experience not to touch hot coals or hot iron. It requires years to educate it to a proper use of the physical senses. Your spirit has its own senses, which are not even recognized. They are left year after year without any exercise of training. You do not see in what you call dreams with the physical eye at all, or hear with the physical ear. You see with the spiritual eye, you hear with the spiritual ear. You are literally lost on going to sleep when you go into your spirit life. You then grope about like an infant with its untrained physical senses. What's the idea of the senses you do have? You estimate entirely by those of your body which you have left behind. You then carry your real selves about under the impression that you are still living in the mask you wear in daytime, your body, and estimating and judging all your serious sense by a set of inferior senses, the physical, which are not using at all. And this very interesting. Many people who are completely severed from their bodies are impressively in the same condition. You may go mostly when away from the body among these people. You may be attracted to them because your spirit is its uneducated state being so long in the habit of blindly groping among them. Your spirit has fallen into this habit just as it, when using the body, falls into roots of habit, which are often extremely difficult to break off. You see men daily drifting about without aim or purpose, waiting, hoping for something to turn up to amuse them. A man without aim or purpose in life some becomes inferior in intellect. Your spiritual self is in the same condition for a similar cause. It is often surrounded by others out of the body without aim or purpose, and who know not what to do with themselves. So it is important to attract. If you want to attract something, if you want to attract some people, you can use your spiritual life, your spiritual eyes, and your imagination. In next video, I'll teach you how to do this. For this video is all, and please, if do you like it, subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.